Morning, folks. Brian here, Geomagnetic Earth Watch, Sunday, January 8, 2023 on our planet. And let's do a little earthquake report on that shallow 7.2 earthquake a few hours ago at Vanuatu. Let's go over a few things. First of all, shallow 7.2 earthquake with some sizable aftershocks, Vanuatu. Now, let's stay on this area for a moment. We also have a deep earthquake event, many deep earthquakes, starting off with Fiji region, 4.8 at 588 kilometers depth, 4.6 at 582 kilometers depth, 4.3 at 507 kilometers depth. Working towards New Zealand. 4.7 at 600 kilometers depth. I'm going to keep on talking, hope this is going to refresh. 4.4 at 409 kilometers, and another 4.4 at 516 kilometers depth. In this region of New Zealand, 3.9 at 2.7, 3.9 at 233 kilometers depth. Now, to show you an example of the energy of the 7.2 in Vanuatu, this is the USGS heliplots, the seismograph stations. Now, these stations here are picking up the signal from the Vanuatu earthquake. This, for example, is not for Barbados. This, for example, is not for Beijing, China, or Honduras. They are picking up the signals from the 7.2 earthquake in Vanuatu. So a seismograph station will pick up both large, distant disturbances, as well as local, smaller earthquakes nearby. So I'm just going to quickly go through. Missouri, USA. Again, this is not for Missouri, it's just that the station at Missouri is picking up the seismic signal from the 7.2 earthquake in Vanuatu. And from these stations, they can figure out the magnitude of the earthquake at Vanuatu. So I'm going to go back in history for a moment, bringing up the 8.2 earthquake on July 29, 2021, the Alaska Peninsula, that the USGS drastically downgraded to an 8.2, and I said back in those videos that the seismograph stations, these ones, picked up the disturbances as 9.5s. But of course the USGS, the government, doesn't want us to know that we have an increase in amplitude in earthquakes. Venezuela. Greenland, Puerto Rico, New Zealand. The area around New Zealand has their own issues. Pennsylvania. Now, curiously enough, for a shallow 7.2 earthquake, right here, our closest tsunami buoys did not go into motion. I find that odd. The antipode of this earthquake is not surprising to me, is the Morocco region where we've had that earthquake swarm. So remember our antipode earthquakes. Anything larger than a 6, that energy wave is transmitted through the center of the earth and comes out on the other side within 30 degrees with a drop of around magnitude 1. So we can expect some activity to pick up around the Morocco-Algeria region. It's kind of odd that the earthquake reporting sites are going down. Anyway, 7.2 earthquake, Vanuatu. No tsunami, boys. Several other deep earthquake events. Below Fiji. Further on south. There are always deep earthquakes at around the 230 kilometer depth range, just north of the catcher's mitt of New Zealand. And we will expect within, the timing is really hard to say, 8 to 48 hours, an increase in activity here, topping off the existing swarm in Morocco. That's it for now, folks. Anything else picks up, I'll get back to you.